that will end the half. He was clearly down, and it takes us to the break with a 17-13 lead for the Seahawks. And tonight's precision coverage brought to you by GMC. A really good game so far. Seahawks scored 3 of their 5 offensive drives. Biggest thing for the Rams is that settling drive, 12 plays, 87 yards to give them the lead. But Seattle has the lead at the break. They'll get it to start the third quarter. And Kurt and the guys will come your way with the Verizon halftime show. You mentioned Pearl Jam. We're listening to you. Your playlist is on. Great first half as a Hawk has eyes on you, baby.
This broadcast is copyrighted by NFL Productions for the private use of our audience. Any other use of this broadcast or any pictures, descriptions, or accounts of the game without the consent of NFL Productions is prohibited.
Welcome to the Verizon Halftime, the NFL, powered by Verizon 5G.
Jackson Smith and Jigba led the league in receiving yards all year long. He now led the Seahawks to a halftime advantage, 17-13, with that touchdown here in the NFC Championship game. As we welcome you back to Seattle, Kurt and the gang. Gronk, this feels like a championship battle.
Yeah, no doubt about that. Howie said it best, that Sam Darnold has answered all the questions so far in the first half. He's shaking off the cobwebs that he can't perform in the big games. And here we go. We got Sam Darnold throwing a bomb to Rashid Shaheed, and Brady said it after that throw that you feel 9 feet tall as a quarterback, and then your confidence just goes up and you can't miss rest of the game. And now another nasty throw. That's a gutsy throw up the middle right there. And now we got Sam Darnold with pressure on his feet and hits JSN in the end zone for a 14-yard touchdown. Sam Darnold's playing lights out, and that's why the Seattle Seahawks are up going into the first half of this game.
Yeah, Gronk, and it's the run game on the back end of the season that's really set Sam Darnold up for success. And with Charbonnet out, it's Kenneth Walker. Kenneth Walker last week was the guy. Today he's the guy again. 8 yards here, great read. Walker gets Omar Splites in the middle, freezes him up. This is an ankle breaker. He's been great down the stretch. 4 touchdowns in the playoffs, 5 touchdowns during the regular season. He's carried this football team, showed his versatility in the first half.
You know, Michael, you take a look at this. Seattle scores right before half because the Rams got the ball with about 1:45 left. Only ran 40 seconds off the clock to give them the ball back, and that was after a drive where it looked like they had gotten their run game going.
Yeah, and I think that's a surprising thing. They just said, hey, we're going to be balanced. We're going to run the ball. 16 runs, 16 passes. And here we go, Kyron Williams just straight up the middle for an 11-yard gain. And this is a defense that's just really a great defense they're going against. Corum, we're here just a very patient run for 8 yards. And here just a bounce out to the left side, a 19-yard pickup. So the Rams that have balance, they found a running game. And I think that, you know, in a game like this, you definitely have to be balanced. You cannot let the defense just tee off on you in the pass rush.
2 teams that know each other well, 2 teams performing against each other rather well, and we're just about 1/2 away from seeing who will play for the Lombardi Trophy against the New England Patriots. For the Walter Payton Man of the Year award, presented by Nationwide, is considered the league's most prestigious honor. It recognizes NFL players who have not only exhibited excellence on the field, but whose passion to impact lives extends beyond the game. Fans were encouraged to show support for their favorite nominee through Nationwide's Charity Challenge. And for the 3rd time, Chief tight end Travis Kelce is this year's Charity Challenge winner with the most fan votes. He'll get $35,000 as a donation courtesy of Nationwide for the Operation Breakthrough Ignition Lab, which provides real-world experiences for high school students in fields like culinary arts and engineering in the Kansas City area. The winner of this year's Walter Payton NFL Man of the Year Award, presented by Nationwide, will be announced live at NFL Honors on Thursday, February 5th at 9 p.m. Eastern on NBC and the NFL Network. Another half coming your way from Seattle in just a bit. We do know the AFC side of the Super Bowl equation. Drake May and the Patriots got the job done on the road in Denver. When we come back, we'll check in with our Christina Pink, who caught up with the defensive hero of the game, as we continue with a halftime show from Seattle.
Here in Seattle, it's the NFC Championship game on Fox. He's so fast, he gets there! Touchdown, Seattle! floats one. Williams wide open and he scores.
I don't know how you lose track of Kyron Williams out there.
Guess who? Smith-Njigba. Tonight's game flow presented by Progressive as we welcome you back to the NFC Championship game here in Seattle, presented by Intuit TurboTax. Great first half of football, it really was. And you see the Seahawks, they've got the lead. They'll get the ball to start this third quarter. And Tom, boy, quite a contrast how each team handled the last 2 minutes of that first half.
Yeah, pretty fascinating in my mind. The Rams had the ball with about a minute and a half left. You're not at that point, in my mind, thinking about scoring. You're thinking about how do we go into half maintaining that 3-point lead. So if you get to the 50-yard line, okay, now let's think about field goal. If you get to the 20-yard line, now let's think about touchdown. They end up not doing either. They punt the ball to Seattle. Seattle puts together a great drive, and now they go into the half ahead 4. And that's exactly what they want, especially getting the ball here to start the second half. So just poorly managed and poorly played execution-wise by the Rams, that after they weathered the storm, they kind of let the storm creep back in. It's very frustrating for the Rams sideline.
Short kick, it gets by Shaheed. Well done by Mevis, because now they'll get the ball on the 20 as we go downstairs to Aaron Andrews.
And I started off with head coach Sean McVay about what to do in terms of disrupting Sam Darnold. He told me we just simply have to get him. We have to get him off the spot. If we have a chance to get the ball, which he thought they did a couple of times, we got to go try and get it. In terms of Jackson Smith-Njigba and what he did there in that first half, he said the guy is an absolute stud. You bet we talked about it. We got to find a way to stabilize him. And offensively, he wants to see sustained drives, run the ball efficiently, and finish when they're in the red zone. And of course, he screamed, "Let's go!"
Oh, I figured. And Emmanuel Forbes, the starting quarterback, on the field on D for the first time tonight. So there's a run game for the Seahawks, and they get it to a couple of yards that time. We go downstairs to Tom Rinaldi.
Well, KB, Mike McDonald said it was a great job by the offense to score there in the last 2 minutes, but they need to continue to stack plays together and build on that momentum in this drive. Defensively, he said, the Rams showed more 12 personnel than they had before. We need to adjust to it, went on first and second down, and put more pressure on Stafford. Finally, his message, we're right where we need to be, where we talked about being. We need to continue to play together and for each other.
8 seconds left. Loading up near side Nakua. Is he out of bounds?
Oh my God.
With 3 seconds. They're going to run the clock. That's going to do it. The Seahawks soar to Super Bowl 60. They are going to look to make sure Nakua got out of bounds, but they ran the clock on the field. Let's see.
Stafford dime to Nakua, and yep.
He's in.
He's
That's
down
over.
in bounds.
Just confirming the runner was down in bounds.
With the shin.
The game is now over.
Unbelievable.
Seahawks win.
Sam Darnold takes the Seahawks to their 4th ever Super Bowl. First time since 2014, and they beat the Rams in an absolute thriller.
It's the culmination of 11 months of training, workouts, workout sessions, meetings. All of it was worth it to get a chance to play in the biggest game of them all in 2 weeks.
Downstairs to Tom Rinaldi with Sam Darnold.
Sam, biggest game of your life, maybe your best game. Hasn't been a straight journey. What does the moment mean? You're going to the Super Bowl.
It's amazing to be able to do it with these guys, though, in this locker room, with this coaching staff. That's why it means the world to me.
How do you describe the journey it took to get here, Sam?
Oh, you know, I haven't really thought about that much, Tom, to be honest with you. But, no, it's just, I take it one day at a time. That's it. One day at a time, every single day. And like I said, to be able to do it with these guys out here, this locker room, it's a special group. You know, I don't want to do it with anyone else.
Appreciate it, Sam. Well done. Congrats.
Thanks, Tom.
Let's go to Aaron.
Tom, thanks so much. I'm here with Jackson. JSN, you just had a moment where you were watching your quarterback, Sam Darnold, get emotional. You are as well. Tell us what you're thinking.
I just want to give all glory to God. You know, without him, you know, I'm nothing. And just what he has had on this team and this city and myself, I just want to give him all the glory. It's an honor to be here in Seattle. It's an honor to lace them up with these guys, and for us to be going to the Super Bowl, it's a dream come true.
The first half, I mean, I remember our play-by-play Kevin Burkhardt saying to Tom Brady, how is he so open? How were you so open today?
I told my team, I'm going to do whatever it takes. Whatever y'all ask for me, I'm going to get it done. Whatever that might be. And that's what you saw today. You just saw grit, determination. You saw out there, and you saw a group collective gun out there getting the job done.
And now we'll see you in the Super Bowl in 2 weeks. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Kevin, back over to you.
Wow. What a game. The third meeting did not disappoint. These two division rivals going at it to the end. But Mike Macdonald in his second year leading Seattle to the Super Bowl. Unreal. Lot to do with the George Halas Trophy presentation, and the State Farm postgame comes your way next.
Welcome to the State Farm postgame show.
Well, the party is on in Seattle for the first time since 2014. They're going back to the Super Bowl. It's the fourth time in the 50th season of this franchise. What a thrilling game. They win 31-27 the final to beat the crown champions of the NFC, knocking off the division rival Los Angeles Rams in front of the 12s, who are still going at it, and something tells me they will be for quite a while. Welcome to State Farm postgame. Kurt Minifee and the gang. I tell you what, this is a thriller down to the finish, but Sam Darnold answered a lot of critics today.
Well, you know what? A lot of people that was the one question mark everybody kept saying. Can Sam Darnold rise to the occasion? He did. He had 3 touchdown passes. Outstanding game by Sam Darnold.
All right, for the presentation of the George S. Halas Trophy as champions of the NFC, let's send it to the stage and Michael Strahan.
All right, Kurt Minifee, I got you, buddy. 8-12s, how's it feel? Your Seahawks are going back to the Super Bowl. And we're going to kick it off. I'm going to bring in Seahawk legend Cam Chancellor to present the George Halas Trophy. Cam?
Hey, man, on behalf of the NFL and 12s everywhere, it is an honor for me to present the George Halas Trophy to Seahawks chair Jody Allen, GM John Snyder, head coach Mike Macdonald, and NFC champion Seattle Seahawks.
Hey, Cam, you got one more duty. Give that trophy to Jody Allen. And Jody, come on over here with me for a second. Congratulations, first of all. This is your team's 4th trip to the Super Bowl. How does it feel for you to win this in front of the 12?
Look, I'm incredibly proud to be standing here today and accepting this on behalf of all the 12s here, all the 12s across the country, and all the 12s across the globe.
Well, congratulations. And we know they're going to follow you to the Super Bowl in San Fran. And let us get Coach over here. Coach McDonald, Mike McDonald, come on over here, Coach. They love you, Coach. They love you. Now, you congratulate 2 years as head coach, and you're playing for the Lombardi. How does that feel?
I'm speechless. I'll tell you what, this is the power of 12 as one, man. This is a heck of a job. When you do it together, this is what you can do. How about the 12?
Now coming into the season, you were an afterthought to the Rams, to the 49ers. How did it feel to go through both of those teams to earn your trip to the Super Bowl?
We did not care. It's about us. It's always been about us and what we do. And now we're going to the Super Bowl.
All right. Coach McDonald, congratulations. All right. Let's bring in your quarterback, Sam Darnold. Sam Darnold, come over here, man. There you go. Hold it. It's all yours. You earned it. Now, don't go anywhere. I still got to talk to you, Sam. Come here real quick. All right. Back-to-back 14-game winning season. No one in the history of the NFL has ever done that with two different teams. On top of that, people always have came into this game doubting you. So how does it feel for you to prove all the doubters wrong to be heading to the Super Bowl?
That doesn't matter to me. I just come to work every single day with these guys. These guys in this locker room, that's what it's about to me, man. The way that we've come to work ever since April in OTAs, training camp, one day at a time, and we're here, and we did it.
You're here, you're not done either. You know, you're not done. And I got to say, I've been in a lot of stadiums. These 12, they were loud from the beginning. So how great is it for you to win in front of the 12?
It's unbelievable. Hey, I love you guys. Let's go 12s.
Sam, congratulations, man. Hey, JSN, come here. You young man are absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing. How does it feel for you to be such a young player surrounded by the right mix of vets, the right mix of young players that have such a big pivotal role in this win? How does it feel to be going to the Super Bowl?
Feels great. All glory to God. I want to thank the 12s. Best fans in the world. You know, couldn't have done it without my guys, man. Special teams, defense, offense. And it got to come through Lumen. And we headed to San Francisco. Let's get it.
Let's get it. That's right. Congratulations, man. Congratulations to the Seahawks. Congratulations to the 12s. See you in Super Bowl 60, everybody. Kirk, back to you.
If you think it's loud here, head to Capitol Hill or Union Station tonight. The party will roll on as the Seahawks are rolled back into the Super Bowl. Back to continue the celebration live from Seattle on the other side of a quick break. The Seahawks win the NFC Championship earlier today. The Patriots won the AFC title, so Super Bowl 60 is set, and it's a rematch of the two teams that played in Super Bowl 49, the Seahawks and the Patriots. Howie?
Yeah, I think this defense for Seattle is so good. You're thinking about the LA Rams, and you say they held them to 1 for 8 on third downs. Sam Darnold, 0 turnovers in back-to-back weeks. I think if New England is going to have a shot in that game, they're going to have to score a lot more points than that.
The two biggest plays of this game were by the Seattle Seahawks defense when the Rams were going down on their second last drive, and it was 3rd and goal and 4th and goal. And the Seattle Seahawks defense put the handcuffs on the Rams wide receivers. You know how hard that is to do? Well, they made the plays in crunch time, and that's why they're going to the Super Bowl. And this is going to be a rematch. So last time Seattle was in the Super Bowl, it was versus the Patriots, and the Patriots won, and it was the start of the second dynasty. Is it going to be the start of the third dynasty?
It's going to be. Let's not get too excited, Mr. Patriot. All I got to say is this. If Seattle's offense comes out and plays, and their star players play the way they played tonight, they're hard to beat. I mean, Sam Darnold, 346 yards. Kenneth Walker was running like there was no tomorrow. He realized we don't win this game, there is no tomorrow. So if he can run like that, JSN, one of the best receivers in the league. If they play like this, it's going to be hard for the Patriots. And I don't know if the Patriots can score enough points to get the defense out.
That's 346 yards by Sam Darnold, a franchise record in the conference championship game for the Seahawks. We talked about exercising demons and exercising those ghosts. He certainly did it. The George Hallis Trophy resides back in Seattle. We'll continue the celebration after this. Well, it took Sam Darnold 8 years and 5 teams, and he finally gets to the Super Bowl with the help of JSN and the rest of the Seahawk team. They are going to the Super Bowl to take on the New England Patriots. That game will be in 2 weeks. You can catch it over on NBC. Guys, another great season wrapping up here at Fox. Love you guys.
Love you guys, man.
Love you too, Kurt.
Another great year indeed.
It's been amazing.
It flew by, but now we are done. We'll see you in September. It's time for the series premiere of Memory of a Killer right here on Fox, and it starts right now.